the way you say goodbye to someone might be more important than the way you introduce yourself to them for the first time. Now, this advice is gonna change your life forever. You're gonna earn millions, billions of dollars after you apply this, and like you'll fuck 10 bitches in the same day if you follow this, and everyone's gonna be friends with you. You're gonna have 57 million followers. Exactly. Okay. So, the way you say goodbye for the not only for the first time but also just every time in general is more important than how you introduce yourself to someone. I'm gonna explain this with two stories. So the first one, I got cold approached by someone in Delhi while I was in Delhi, and the convo was decent, I guess. But while saying goodbye, I just kind of closed them off. Is my voice echoing? Okay, so I just closed my door for the first time while recording. So I thought it's echoing. I'm going crazy. So I tell this chick that, goodbye, have a great day, something like that. And she just leaves. It's nothing. I mean, she cold approached me. That's of course a sign that she was interested in me, but nothing goes forward with that because I closed her off um while saying goodbye, while we were parting ways. So we didn't exchange and stars, nothing happened. Now, the second time, this is like 2 months after this cold approach, I get cold approached again in my own city this time. And this time, instead of, of course, we had a great convo again. Even in the first one, we had a great convo. We have the same thing again, and instead of shutting her off, when I have to part ways, I say, I'll see you soon. I'll see you later. Something like, I had a lot of fun talking to you. I'll see you later. And this gives her the opportunity to realize that I actually fuck with her, and it's a pretty friendly approach, isn't it? So the other person immediately knows your intentions. They immediately know that you're having fun with them. You'd love to hang out with them again. That's why you're saying, I'll see you soon. I want to hang out with you again. See you soon. Same thing. So this probably made her more comfortable to ask me for my Insta, which she did after I said, I'll see you soon. So she was like, oh my god, bro, wait, can I have your Insta? And I was like, sure. It's, and then we exchanged Instas, and because of the fact that I said see you soon, because I implied that I wanna see her again, it was easier for her to message me first. There was like no friction because I've made it clear I wanna meet you again. And I'm doing this without being desperate or needy. I'm just subtly implying the fact that okay, let's hang out again, because I'm repeating this like 100 times already, but because I said see you soon, so it's not like I'm saying, please meet me, please hang out with me again. It's just nonchalant as fuck. And I'm just saying, okay, see you soon. So that's pretty sweet, isn't it? So we exchange instas, she talks to me. I end up dating this girl later as well, which is pretty cool. Only because I did this one thing. Instead of saying goodbye and just ending things there, I give them, unintentionally of course, but I give the person in front of me a feeling of continuation of this bond that we have, and the fact the feeling that it's not just a one time thing that I'm gonna meet him once and then it's over. So saying something like see you soon, I had a lot of fun hanging out with you, is I love cracking my knuckles. See, I'm so cool, bro. I didn't know how to crack my knuckles till I was like 13, I think. I was scared of cracking them. Ah! Right. So saying something like see you soon, I enjoyed hanging out with you, is makes you look like you're a really warm person, and others would of course like to be around a warm person. And it also gives them the feeling of a lot of what's the right word? A lot of friendliness radiating from you. You're not this person who's gonna act like you didn't even care about the interaction, and you're gonna be vocal about you had fun with them, you'd love to hang out with them again, which is pretty cool. And I think not it's not that I think it's objectively better than acting like you don't care and shit and just saying, oh, goodbye, and never seeing them again. What's the point of that? There's not going to be a um a great friendship with that. It's going to be harder to form a deeper bond with that, right? And I do this not only with someone I'm meeting for the first time. I actually do this to everyone. I just got used to it. And of course, this isn't something that I really thought about. Like, I'm gonna say I'll see you soon every time I need to go home or something. I just started doing it out of nowhere, like a year ago or something. And I started noticing that people are treating me differently ever since I've started doing this. And now that's just the classic way of me saying goodbye to them. I just, dap them up, say like, hey, I'm gonna catch up with you later, bro. Or I'm gonna see you later, man. I'm gonna see you very soon. And, one time, this is a fun story. I mean, not really fun, but it's sweet. One time I said the same thing to someone. I said, I'm gonna see you soon. And the other person responded like, oh, yes, I'm gonna see you very soon, man. I'm gonna meet you like next week. And they're like planning things with me already just because I said see you soon. So they're saying, oh, when are you free? I want to meet you as well. Which is pretty cool. And it's a bond that opened up to me. Oh, it's another bond that opened up to me just because of the fact that I said these three simple words. See you soon. Yes, sir. I'm acting like a quirky 14-year-old Discord girl, bro. And of course, apart from the surface level stuff that I've talked about so far, like, oh, I said see you soon, and they were like, oh, we are friends. It of course goes deeper than that, right? So if you think about it, humans are of course primarily tribal creatures. They love belonging in a tribe. It used to be tribes before. It's like just belonging somewhere right now in a social circle, in a friend group, whatever. So because humans crave being in a tribe, they also crave social validation. It makes them feel like, I'm a part of this group now because of the fact that they have validated me already, which means that they want me to be with them. So this is exactly why humans are deeply always gonna crave social validation, because we are still primal creatures. Although we have evolved and whatnot, our minds are still the same. So that's another factor that makes this habit really great. It makes it clear about where the other person stands in your life. It leaves no room for like doubt, where the other person is thinking, oh, does he want to meet me again? Did I do well in this meetup? Was I fun to be around? If someone's a pretty big overthinker like I used to be when I was introverted and shit, they're gonna think about things like these. And just simply saying, I had a lot of fun with you is gonna is gonna kill the room for overthinking, where they'll of course feel like, oh, if they've said that they have fun with me and they are already planning to meet me again, I did well. I don't have to overthink about this, and they've given me the social validation that I need. So that's the that's the deep mindset behind why this is always gonna work. And that's exactly why you should follow everything that I say, because I'm always right and I'm the smartest person alive. Emma.